Well, it's the first griddle cook of the year, and here's the griddle, all nice and clean, ready for the summer of cooking hamburgers and hot dogs and who knows what else. Today, just some French fries and some hamburger, two hamburgers, some onions. Nothing special. Just gonna try out the griddle for the first time this year. I watched a lot of videos on how to do these French fries. Thought they'd be better than what they were. They don't really turn out the way I would like them to be, but they do cook. And the wife and I, that's enough for the wife and I right there. It's a cold day today. It's April 16th, and but it is the first day that I could possibly get the griddle going, so I did. Putting down a little grease right there, a little oil. I just use vegetable oil, nothing fancy. Put some onions on there. The onions probably were the star of the show. They caramelize real nice, and I'll show you that as we go on. I do spend way too much time flipping them, but that's another story. So like I say, just some onions and French fries to begin with, because they take the longest to cook. The hamburgers don't take very long at all. Put a little butter in there with the French fries, thinking that would maybe help it taste a little better. At this point, I don't know how they taste. First time I've ever tried it on the griddle, so. And it is, like I said, the first warm day we've had. Here's our lawn. It's there's still some snow out there, but it soon goes away. Just a little back to the cooking. And again, I gotta flip those onions because I can't flip them enough. Flipping the onions. And flipping the onions some more. But they, like I said, they are the star of the show. They taste better than everything else I cooked on this day anyways. I look forward to getting the griddle back out and trying some fancy stuff, and I'll try to do some more videos. This was just testing out the camera, testing out the equipment, seeing how well this will work. I don't like that I did portrait instead of landscape. I hate that when people make YouTube videos and they're doing portrait. But it's my cell phone. It's what I had. I'll do better next time. Again, way too much time on the onions. A little salt on the French fries, hoping to make them taste better. And they really aren't bad. They're just not as good as in the oven or an air fryer. Here's the star of the show. I already seasoned these beef patties, and they're just 80-20 chuck. It's nothing special. And we found that a pound of burger now does us 2 meals. We can do a quarter-pound burger a piece, and that's all we need. Nothing special with the seasoning, just some salt and pepper and garlic powder, I think, is what I got on there. Could use more salt at the end of this when I show you them. They look good, but they could use more salt. Maybe seasoning salt next time. I was going to squish it right there, but I figured I would get a lot of bad comments on squishing the juices out, so I didn't. Can you smell them burgers? I can. Again with the yard, there's sun setting, nice on the trees. You can see the little bit of snow we got. I'm making this video 2 weeks later, so the snow's gone. At the time, it was still there. And yes, I overcooked the hamburger. So there's a little Worcestershire sauce going in with the onions. Forget about that plastic thing, pay no attention to that. The Worcestershire sauce I found makes the onions caramelize, really nice. Again with the cooking, and you can see they're getting browner just since I put that Worcestershire sauce on. It's just half of a Vidalia onion. Why I use different spatulas, I don't know. I think because this spatula is a little longer and get more fries on it. Perhaps that's why I went with that one. I don't know. You gotta taste one, see how they like them. Right about here I went, nope, not good. Put a bowl over the hamburgers to cook them all the way through. Just adds a little moisture to them. Buns. Gotta toast the buns on there. Adds a little bit to it. Of course, I don't have everything placed right, so I have to move it around a little bit. Need a bigger griddle. This year, maybe I can go up to the 48 inch instead of the, I think this was 29. I don't know, don't quote me. Just not big enough, that's all I know. When I take it camping with us, and this will probably be my camping griddle if I get a new one. It does pretty good. Feeds all of us. Keeps us happy. Buns are taking a while. There's a little butter on it. You can't see that, but there's a little butter on the buns. The hamburgers are done. They're way past done to me, but my wife likes them cooked, so happy wife, happy life. Brown it up good. Take them off. Now they're starting to toast up now. Ooh, that one toasted nicely. Burgers come off. Tops go on. We're about ready to eat. Just need the fries. This spatula does work good for this. And there it is, finished product. Enjoy.